Welcome to the Serious Shift Blogcast. We have only one question. What does Serious Shift mean to you? To answer that and much more, here's your host, Dennis Moseley-Williams.
Hi, I'm Dennis, and welcome back one more time to the Serious Shift Blogcast. It's really nice to have this time with you this morning. I'm beaming in from my little office in Ottawa, Ontario. September was busy. The last few days here in the office have felt nice to dig out from a big pile of digital stuff. This is a blog today that has been inspired by the recent news from Schwab, where, once again, and to nobody's surprise, we're commoditizing. We're going to race this business down to zero as quickly as we possibly can. And of course, this has, I've had a lot of conversations about it over the last couple of days about customer value, which is, if you've seen me speak, this whole word value makes me really uncomfortable. So this is a blog about value, and this is a blog about what business you think you're in. And I'm going to argue that the business that you're in is completely determined by what question you're asking your clients. So stick around to the end of this for these questions as to what you should be asking. But in the meantime, would you just indulge me for a moment while I share a thought on value? There seems to be an assumption that when you cut cost, you increase value. I don't think that's true. I think when you cut costs, you make something cheaper, not more valuable. I think that there's a difference between those two things. I think that you create value by increasing what you give. One of the things that you give in financial planning is reassurance and perspective and confidence. Okay, you don't just give them a return. The return is the profit you make them, but the profit you leave them with, the serious shift in their thinking and changing their behavior, that's the gift. That's what you give. In my talks, I say there's the work that's assigned, that's the financial planning. Then there's the work that's required. That's the stuff that's nowhere on your business card. That's the gift. That's where the value is measured, in my opinion. Increase the quality, the quantity, absolutely, but don't overlook or undervalue, I should say, the magic created in the immeasurable elements that bring comfort and confidence and joy to an interaction. Okay? Create a memory. Create something that's worth looking forward to, worth experiencing, and worth talking about later. This way, when all of your competitors, such as they are busy increasing value, so they think, by cutting prices, you can go the other way. You can attract new business and maybe even some fans by increasing value and raising the benefits. Okay? It's not about the price. The price is just part of it. It's about something else. Becoming a commodity is a choice. And friends don't let friends become commodities. Okay? You are what you charge for, which brings me to this idea. And this idea sort of happened in a public online conversation I was having with my friend and fellow certified experience economy expert Kevin Dully. I posted something, and Kevin commented on it. He said, this makes me realize that at the end of the day, you determine what business you're in by it's based on the question that you ask your customer. So as most of my audience are financial advisors, this is how it works. So what business are you in? Do you ask your clients, how much do you want? Because if that's the question that you ask, then you're a broker. If you ask your clients, well, what do you want to buy? Well, then you're a salesperson. What do you want to buy? You want a growth fund? I've got 10,000 on the shelf. Which one do you want? Okay? If you're a financial advisor and you're in the service economy, then the question you're asking is, well, what do you want done? Like, what do you need done? Do you need a financial plan? Do you need a fund post-secondary education? Do you need an estate plan? Are you a business owner and you're trying to figure out the value of your business so you can sell it? Or you need a succession plan? What do you need done? You're in the service economy. You're a financial advisor, financial planner. And what you'll hear everybody saying is, that's where you got to go. That's the space you got to go. That's where the value's in the plan, not in the money. It's in the plan. And I'm going to say no, because services are also commoditized. So no, clearly the answer is beyond services. And this is where you get into my end of the hockey rink. Are you an advocate? Are you in the experience economy? Are you asking, what do you want to do? Now, if you're in the experience economy and you're staging experiences that are engaging and personal and and delighting your clients, well, you're still in the goods and services business, but because you're staging experiences, what you're able to do, for now anyway, is charge a premium for your goods and services. We'll pay a premium for goods and services when they're subsumed up into a all-encompassing experience, let's say. All right. But there's a downside to that. And the downside to that is even experiences ultimately are commoditized. Experiences will get cheaper too. So that's not sustainable. It's not good enough to just be staging experiences. You have to shift, particularly in this age of commoditization. You have to shift beyond the experience economy to the transformation economy, where the question that you're asking your client is, who do you want to become? Okay, Brian Portnoy, he wrote a book called The Geometry of Wealth, and in it he says this wonderful term, funded contentment. Okay, the financial planning, the servicing, the goods, the investments, the advice, that handles the funded. Your job, your value is handling the contentment, ensuring everybody knows what they want and who they want to be when they grow up. That is the value that you bring. Becoming a commodity is a choice. Okay, as we say, you are what you charge for. And you charge for the question that you are asking and therefore answering, right? So if you're asking, how much do you want, what do you want, or what can I do for you? I'm sorry, I don't know any other way to say it. You're in some trouble. If you're asking, what do you want to do? And if you're asking them, what do you want to do? Because it leads to you asking, who do you want to become? You don't have to worry about commoditization. What you need to worry about is managing your appointment book, okay? Let everybody else compete on price. That's where they clearly think their value is. You, my friend, are competing on something else. Human transformation. Let everybody else compete on price. You're competing on being invaluable, irreplaceable, a partner in their transformation, someone who they feel they could not achieve this without, okay? If you make that your objective, you don't have to worry about fees or what anybody else is charging or where you're going to find your new clients. Everybody transformed will bring somebody else to the show. It's just the way it goes. So, as always, thank you very much for tuning in. It means a lot. I appreciate it, and I do look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.
We hope you enjoyed the Serious Shift Blogcast. We would love any suggestions, feedback on topics, ideas, or challenges that may have you feeling stuck. Also, please leave a 5-star review wherever you are enjoying this content. It helps Dennis out tremendously. One last thing, if you would like to take your game to the next level, go visit SeriousShift.com and download for free our latest white paper. It will seriously begin to help you shift. On behalf of Dennis and the team, see you next episode.